All right, good morning. It is Tuesday, November 8th. Today's reading will be Acts chapters 13 through 15. So at 13 and 14 start to covers the first missionary journey. I'm not going to go in depth to all the stories here. You read them, what happened is what happened. But one thing that's made clear here is that the gospel is now given to the Gentiles, that the Jews are being left behind, and that salvation is only through belief in the death, burial, resurrection of Jesus Christ. Nothing else. All right, here's a map of the first missionary journey and where they went. And here's the New Testament timeline showing what falls into those different times. I won't belabor it. You can pause it if you'd like to look at it. Now, Paul and Barnabas are sent out by the Holy Spirit. God worked it out for good, but it's kind of a shame that Paul and Barnabas didn't stick it out. And I wonder if they were supposed to, but they're a little tiff over John Mark leaving and wanting to be back on the second missionary journey. Split them, and they never worked together again. We don't hear from Barnabas. But notice they're sent out from Antioch. That is now the headquarters of the church, and Jews oppose them everywhere. And even in these verses, mention that it's envy. They hit some of the paganism of the area of Galatia, tough area. And now, there's a lot of work being done, and now we have to stop and talk about, issue. Paul and Barnabas already made it clear, but no, let's send everybody down to Jerusalem to talk to them. Notice that there's Pharisees here that are saved, probably the same people who, demanded Christ's crucifixion. You think they would probably just kind of sit back and be quiet, don't you? Peter speaks up. It's only by faith. And then you see the list of things that they commanded him not to do. In the book of Acts, what they're trying to figure out what this is. It's a church in transition. It is a world in transition. It was plan A. Now we're going to plan B, and they're trying to figure things out. They didn't want a great burden, but they told him, hey, don't do these things. Don't eat meats offered to idols, which Paul later says isn't a big deal. Stay away from blood. Stay away from things strangled. And from fornication. So just do these things. Fare you well. So Paul and Barnabas, as you see here at the end, stay in Antioch, content to teach, and then decide, hey, let's go back and confirm the churches. And now we have Paul and Silas instead of Paul and Barnabas. All right. Have a great day. We'll catch you tomorrow.